everyone, welcome to this special edition of Ours. We talk about singer Rihanna will headline Super Bowl in 2023 this February. I'm your host as always, Kendrick Diggs here. Glad you can join us here on Viral on this special edition. We had our season finale, but we're coming back for breaking news as Rihanna will be performing and headlining the Super Bowl for the halftime show. But first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Viral here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on Viral. We talk about singer, songwriter Rihanna had made the announcement, as you see right here, this announcement with the football in her hand, that she will be actually headlining the halftime show for Super Bowl next February. All right. Rihanna been in a lot of controversies lately as well. She just became a brand new mother. She's running her own business, focusing on those things, motherhood and running a business. Well, Rihanna was someone's choice previously, and we'll get to that a little later. But let's look right now on how all this transpired where Rihanna and the NFL came together to do the halftime show. Take a look.
Gal herself about to take over football's biggest night. Music superstar and beauty mogul Rihanna dropping a hint seen around the world on Instagram. Her hand holding an NFL football, sparking 1 million likes in just 1 hour.
The news is almost more exciting for Rihanna fans than Super Bowl fans necessarily because it's been 6 years since she put out any music at all.
The NFL confirming Rihanna's halftime show, which will be sponsored by Apple Music and produced by Roc Nation. Roc Nation's founder, Jay-Z, posting, Rihanna's a generational talent, a woman of humble beginnings who surpassed expectations at every turn, a person born on the small island of Barbados who became one of the most prominent artists ever. It's a long-anticipated return for the music icon, who for years has focused on building her multi-billion-dollar Fenty beauty empire and being a mom to her 4-month-old son with rapper A$AP Rocky. Rihanna's last project, Anti, released in 2016, and it's been 4 years since her last live performance at the Grammys. The halftime show announcement, a major shift for the pop star, who previously turned down the role, speaking out against the NFL about the perceived blacklisting of quarterback Colin Kaepernick, whose protest against racial injustice sparked backlash. Telling Vogue, I couldn't dare do that. For what? Who gains from that? Not my people. I just couldn't be a sellout. I couldn't be an enabler. There's things within that organization that I do not agree with at all, and I was not about to go and be of service to them in any way.
The NFL, at least outwardly, in terms of entertainment, has changed its tune quite a bit. And in the years since Roc Nation took over, it's been a very concerted effort to have people of color on the show.
As you saw right there, Rihanna will headline Super Bowl, and an honor for Rihanna. The NFL at first was kind of one of her their first choice a couple of years ago in 2018. But Rihanna declined because of the NFL treatment over Colin Kaepernick at the time when he was trying to take a stance with the NFL with his pose. Well, now things have changed under Jay-Z's umbrella. Roc Nation, Rihanna wants to perform, and now this can give Rihanna more exposure, more increase her fanfare in the Super Bowl. Well, we know that Rihanna, he showed you earlier about Rihanna in the Super Bowl, wanted Rihanna declined. Let's look back at a little clip with about talking heads talking about Rihanna's decision to not perform the Super Bowl in 2018. Take a look.
Reports that Rihanna was.
Yeah, so Us Weekly is reporting, and a source close to Riri has confirmed to Rolling Stone that the Grammy-winning superstar was approached by the NFL to perform in Atlanta in February, but Riri said no because she supports Colin Kaepernick and this movement to take a knee during the national anthem to protest police brutality.
Yeah, Riri reportedly disagrees with the way NFL has handled the situation. She wouldn't want to be seen as supporting the league. There's also a report that Pink was offered the gig after Rihanna and ultimately declined because negotiations just took too long.
Yeah, because when you think about it, Rihanna is like the last superstar, other than Taylor Swift, and there's the pop females that haven't done the Super Bowl. So every year, Rihanna's name comes up.
Yeah.
So it makes sense they would offer to her, and good for her to stand her ground and on the stance like that.
I'm looking at it. I have mixed emotions about this one. I really do.
Or turning it down?
I'm so glad that she's standing for what she believes in. And the Super Bowl is one of the biggest stage, and I know she's going to be probably releasing an album going on.
Yeah, she's been releasing or working on one for
working for a while. So this would be great for her just to be on this massive platform.
Does she need it? Yeah.
Maybe not, but it's doing the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. I think in terms of a career, sure, like it's a great marker for your career to be able to do the Super Bowl.
But I almost feel like
under these circumstances, I don't think she would want to do it.
For me, it's like when you're on the Super Bowl stage and you're performing, you can make a statement.
Right.
I think if she were to do the show, she can make that statement way she wants to. I think at the end of the day, it feels like Trump has won when she's not on stage. It's almost like we're like, I don't support them, but at the same time, every act that's been on that stage had made some type of, like Beyonce made a political statement as well. So
did she?
She did. She did. That performance was pretty.
The formation.
Yeah, the formation one was pretty powerful. So I think that way she should be on the Super Bowl to do and use that stage that the world's watching.
Yeah, Mandy says that's her choice.
Yeah.
Jennifer says she doesn't need the Super Bowl; they need her, which is kind of true.
Yeah.
Diana says Rihanna is a diamond. I'm proud of her. Leslie says she doesn't need the platform. Sarah says good for her. It's over. Jennifer says good for her putting her foot down, morals over money. But you wonder too, like ever since the Janet Jackson thing, I think the NFL really have control over that show. So would they let Rihanna make some kind of big statement?
Well, they let Beyonce, and I feel like everyone has some kind of statement, even if it's what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Very subtle, but it gets across. And when you have that kind of audience, and you're right, she probably doesn't need it, but if you have that kind of audience at the same time, you can make a change. Yeah. You really can.
Yeah, Christina says I support Riri's choice. Maybe 1 year, maybe a few years down.
All right, you saw right there Rihanna's decision, and a couple years later, almost 5 years to date, 2009, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. 5 years later, Rihanna has changed her mind. And it's a good look for Rihanna in the NFL. Man, for Rihanna to show the world that she might be bringing out a new record coming soon. She might just perform her hits and get this, increase her sales and stuff. But who knows and who cares? But Rihanna's performing. Well, let's hear what you people had to say out there about Rihanna headline Super Bowl halftime show. Let's hear what you people had to say. Right.
I don't care what y'all say about me, because you can judge your mammy. Rihanna doing the Super Bowl, I'm here for it. I'm going to be there watching every single movement that she make. Rihanna doing the Super Bowl, a woman that just had a baby, I just had a baby girl, you already know she got that baby with her, so she's super fat already. Rihanna coming by to do the Super Bowl, and the woman's a mogul. When you talk about Rihanna, you talking about Beyonce, you talking about Madonna, you talking about the biggest people of all time, and she finna come back and do the Super Bowl? Y'all already know Rihanna might walk out there in something lacy because she got her own clothing line, makeup line, everything is going. Rihanna might come out with some new hair. She might come out with some new tattoo ink. And whatever she come out there for, if Rihanna come out on stage with an empty bottle with no label and say, this is my new water, re-water, I'm drinking it right now. That was the smartest thing the NFL could have ever done, was bring Rihanna. I don't even know she was like chilling. That was like partially. She was on vacation time for the last couple of years. Hell yeah, I'm here for Rihanna doing the Super Bowl. All of that. Run this town, Rihanna, yes. And all you had is just Rihanna. Why are you acting like that? You a grown man. Because I like women. And I like Rihanna. And she's one of the greatest women of all time in womenhood. Damn, Rihanna, y'all got Rihanna. Y'all could have went and got anybody. Y'all listen. I don't know the checks that get cut. I don't know how this works, but y'all had to pull some strings. Y'all had to go talk to Drop Dead Fred. Y'all had to go to heaven himself and, hey, Jesus, y'all think you can get Rihanna on the phone so she can do the Super Bowl part of us? We got to keep the party jumping. And this is a person that is non-controversial. This is a person that she's definitely won race, but she somehow everybody's race. Like, to me, Rihanna is Cuban and Puerto Rican and Black American and Bahamian and Trinidadian and Australian, and she from Florida, and she Canadian, and she Haitian, and she Asian, and she might be a little Martian. It don't damn matter. Rihanna, and listen, Rihanna, whatever you got to sell, tell me now. Give me a discount code, because I've been trying to be one of your full-figure male models for the last 5 years. I feel like you throw a little bit of this on that stage as a man with a bit. I feel like I can sell a couple clothes for you, Riri. I'm here for. Oh, look at the sun trying to photo bomb, because they know Rihanna coming down. The Lord shining on the boy, because he know I'm praising Rihanna, because she coming. I'm here for it. Super Bowl, whatever. Rihanna halftime show. I don't want no features. I just want her. I want her to come on stage and just stand there, take off her glasses like Michael Jackson, and just stand there, parrot-toed, bow-legged, like when black women be fine as hell after the club with a little bit of Hennessy in their cup, and they looking at you saying, "Oh, you gonna be my victim tonight, baby? Victimize me, then, baby." When I'm saying, Rihanna, you coming, and I'm here for it. I'm here for Rihanna. Rihanna Super Bowl party. Halftime show, I'm here for a fine ass. No disrespect to A$AP Rocky, because A$AP Rocky got killers and stuff, so no disrespect to you, homie. I know that's your baby mother, and I won't want nobody to disrespect mine. I'm just saying, Rihanna, I'm here for it.
NFL's Super Bowl halftime show in Arizona. Thoughts?
I was not expecting it. Certainly, if you had asked me for 10 different people, I would not have picked her, just because we haven't seen an album since 2016. Mm-hmm. So if it means we get a new album, like, yeah, but I think she's awesome. She's got a huge catalog to choose from. I think she will do a great job. It's just not what I was expecting. I was expecting like this whole resurgence of, like 2000 pop punk stuff.
All the rock stuff.
That's sort of what I was thinking was
maybe some Blink-182 action.
Or like, your MGKs, your Avril Lavignes, your Paramours, whatever. But I'm here for it.
So yeah, the connection is Jay-Z and Rock Nation, obviously, and she's a part of the Rock Nation family, so that's probably how that happened. I want to see collaborations. I like the collaborations, like when you had, was it like Run DMC and Britney and Nelly or something like that? I like when you get the collaborations. I don't want to see just one person. I want to see all the people that she's done features with as well.
We'll see what she does.
There it is.
Glendale, Arizona. The Super Bowl halftime show will be Rihanna's first public performance in over 5 years. Last time she really performed was 2018 Grammy Awards, when she did Wild Thoughts with DJ Khaled. It's been a while since we've seen Rihanna perform. She has twice previously turned down the Super Bowl halftime show. In 2018 and 2019, she was sort of doing it in solidarity with how Colin Kaepernick was being treated. Apple Music is your new Super Bowl halftime show sponsor, after they signed a multi-year deal with the NFL after Pepsi's 10-year sponsorship ended. Now, there were rumors that the halftime show was going to be Taylor Swift.
Right.
But that started, I think, when Apple was announced as the Super Bowl halftime show sponsor, because Taylor has a sponsorship deal with Coke. And apparently she was offered the halftime show, but turned it down. She said, I guess according to TMZ sources, she doesn't want to do that until she's finished re-recording her album. So the NFL gets Rihanna to do the Super Bowl 57 halftime show, and you know where we're going. It is time to read the Facebook comments. Oh, man.
We are going to a very
Oh, yeah.
place on the internet. It's time for 96.1 Kiss Facebook comments.
These are Facebook comments after it's announced Rihanna is performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. We will start here with a local sports reporter, Chris Adamski, who I actually know. He writes from the Trib. I played basketball with him before. His nickname is Buzzsaw. Chris Adamski, just yet another year without AC/DC, which means yet another year that I don't really care. Yeah, Buzzsaw, get him.
No AC/DC, I don't care.
Local sports, the headline, local sports reporter wants AC/DC, will not be watching Rihanna Super Bowl halftime show. All right, take a stand, Buzzsaw. Brian K, great. Another crappy halftime show. Sandy C, boo. I want Elton John or Billy Joel. I just love the Facebook comments. It's your chance to not only shoot down the person who's doing it, but throw in your other suggestions.
Your own fantasy concert.
Like the NFL's going to read this and be like, I don't know, the Facebook comments want somebody else. Maybe we should rethink this whole thing here. We'll go with Matthew H. here, Super Bowl Rihanna halftime show Facebook comments. Garth Brooks, Morton Wallen, and Luke Holmes got screwed again. Stupid NFL. Wait, hold on. Was that a Luke Holmes in there instead of a Luke Holmes? I think that was a Luke Holmes instead of Luke Holmes, right? And then that was not Morgan Wallen, who might be the biggest name in country music right now. That was Morton Wallen. I don't know who Morton Wallen is, or Luke Holmes.
Both their stepbrothers. Luke Holmes' stepbrother. Morgan Wallen's stepbrother. Listen, we paid for Garth. They're gonna play Morgan and Luke's songs, okay?
All right.
They kind of look the same.
So it's like it's their stepbrothers doing a tribute to those artists. We didn't get Luke Combs, but we got Luke Holmes, his stepbrother. And we couldn't get Morgan Wallen. We spent too much on Garth, but we got his stepbrother Morton. More Facebook comments here as Rihanna gets announced the Super Bowl halftime show. Michael W. The NFL hates Metallica and all rock bands in general. Gina L. I won't be watching this stanky butt halftime show. Richie T. No, damn it. Bring back rock bands. Elizabeth W. Not interested. When will we ever see Garth Brooks and Jason Aldean? Or better yet, I mean, how can it get better than that?
Is there a better yet?
No. Garth Brooks and Jason Aldean is the peak of halftime shows. It will not get better
Obviously.
than that. But hold on. Elizabeth's just like, hey, Garth Brooks or Jason Aldean, how can it get better than that? Motley Crue or Def Leppard? That's what people want. Not some wannabe pop star. All right, first of all, Rihanna is a full-blown worldwide pop star. This is not a wannabe pop star. My gosh, are you kidding me? She's one of the biggest pop acts in the entire world for the last decade.
Say it to Def Leppard's face.
Better yet, Motley Crue or Def Leppard. Well, can the country handle those two acts together? Craig R. here. This sucks. I thought they were going to get Ozzy Osbourne to make up for robbing him of the halftime show last month when they opened the NFL season. Oh, yeah, remember he did the halftime show
Everybody was excited for
the
Ozzy.
Kickoff? They showed like 10 seconds of him.
They did.
Give it to Ozzy, damn it. Chris R. here. Why not Metallica or a rock band? Always seems to be either rap or hip-hop for how many years now? Time to change it up. This is rigged. All right, like, that's not true at all.
Rigged?
Like Bruno Mars, Coldplay,
Nobody
Beyonce.
votes on this. It's not rigged.
Let's go with Sabrina H. here. Seriously? Call Luke Bryan and Morgan Wallen, please. If you call Morgan Wallen, though, you're going to get his weird stepbrother Morton Wallen.
Morton's already booked, obviously.
He's answering calls for the Super Bowl halftime show. Mike M. here. Cool. A halftime I can skip. More time to eat nachos, have a smoke, and take a crap. Oh, yeah, Mike. Your prize is in the mail. Like, what do you want? Kara M. here. Rihanna halftime show Facebook comments. Kara M. Man, they dropped the ball. Metallica was the obvious choice this year. Why?
Obvious, Mike.
Why does that? Listen,
obvious.
I gotta be honest. The NFL has to give it to Metallica soon. They have to.
It's always
Metallica, right?
Always.
It's always Metallica. All right, we'll end with a couple more here. Lena G. Might as well just get Alanis Morissette to perform.
What?
Alanis Morissette?
Yeah, these comments.
Can we get performers to play music that actually gets you hyped for football? Why is this so difficult? Okay, wait.
Alanis Morissette?
I don't know. I mean, Rihanna has so many songs. Rihanna, Jay-Z, and Kanye have a song called Run This Town, which might be like, you know, a top 20 hype, get you pumped to play a sport or be at a sporting event song of all time.
Yeah.
Like, that song will make you want to run through a wall,
No
right?
Alanis Morissette.
We'll end here. Rihanna halftime show Facebook comments with Mike B. Guess I'll be enjoying a long bowel movement at halftime. All right, everybody. Mike's choosing poop over Rihanna.
Your Uncle Mike's in these Facebook comments. Letting everybody know it's poo-poo time.
Unless you get Metallica, then I will hold my bowel movement in until the confetti celebration at the end. You know what? If you get Metallica or Morton Wallen, who is Morgan Wallen's stepbrother, I'll wear a diaper because I ain't missing a minute of that. And if you get Luke Holmes, who's Luke Combs' weird stepbrother, I will make sure I fill that diaper by the second drive of the third quarter.
A lot of you people have misconcerns. I know that radio show about what they thought that who cares. Some of them taking bowel movements and stuff like that. Like I said, anyone who performs Super Bowl, it could be a country singer, a pop singer, or just a rock singer. That's what most people expect. But at the end of the day, people are going to weigh their opinions and their judgment on who they think who should perform, who shouldn't. There were rumors that Taylor Swift was going to perform under Apple since Pepsi had ended its 10-year deal with the Super Bowl. Now it's on the Apple, and probably down the road, Taylor Swift probably get next year. So it's just people just making opinions and saying this and saying that. So it's just that. All right. We thank you for watching this edition of Vibe. We talk about Rihanna with headline Super Bowl halftime show next February. Thank you all for watching. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long, and thank you for watching. We'll see you again on Vibe for next season in January. Maybe perhaps we'll talk about Rihanna with her Super Bowl performance. Well, I guess we're going to, because it's just been announced. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you again. Hopefully there's no more breaking news. If we do, we'll come back on. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you again.